Drivers in London are notoriously bad, with a reputation for driving nose to tail and using their horns excessively. Research by Transport for London suggests that this is primarily because people are worried that, if they do leave a 2-second gap, somebody's going to build flats in it. So that begs the question, how do I get around London without having to deal with the headache of London roads? Welcome to the world-famous London Underground, the oldest metro system in the world. From its Victorian-era beginnings to its modern-day expansions, this transport network has been keeping Londoners on the move for over 160 years. Our journey begins in 1863, when the world's first underground railway, the Metropolitan Railway, opened to the public. This railway was proposed to make it easier for Victorian Londoners to get from their Victorian house to the Victorian pub without knocking over a Victorian Deliveroo driver on an electric-assisted penny farthing. Steam trains ran through tunnels dug beneath the bustling streets of London, changing urban transport forever. In 2010, University of Toronto researchers used slime mould to design an optimal Tokyo subway layout by mimicking station positions with oak pieces. This meant the mould grew into the most efficient routes between stations, harnessing the incomparable power of nature to perfect their design. Unfortunately, this technique had not yet been invented in 1863, so the London Underground layout was designed by dropping a bowl of spaghetti on top of a slow child's head and examining the shape of the noodles that hit the floor. By the early 20th century, electric trains replaced steam, and the iconic London Underground map, designed by Harry Beck in 1931, revolutionised how people navigate the system. It's important to note, however, that you should at no time actually read the tube map anywhere near the station or carriage. If people think you're a tourist, you will immediately become the victim of a violent crime or end up in a mean-spirited TikTok. One of the main advantages of using the Underground to get around London is the easy transport links with key railway stations. In as little as 2 minutes, you can go from the tube platform to the centre of some of the most famous and well-connected railway stations in the country, such as Paddington Station, which is actually what Paddington Bear was named after, Waterloo Station, which is actually not where the Battle of Waterloo took place, and London King's Cross, a station which has been cemented into the world of movies and TV shows. King's Cross is famously where Harry Potter got on the train to Hogwarts. But a lesser-known fact is that the Leon in King's Cross was recently used as a location to film the new UK version of My £600 Life. This show has been titled My £600 Lunch. Railway stations in London tend to have a large police presence, which has become all the more pronounced in the wake of recent media attention on County Lines operations. As such, it's important to ensure you are following the law and all railway rules whenever possible. Just last week in London Waterloo, I accidentally dropped my ticket under the barrier, so I squidged myself as small as I could, went to reach it from the other side, and ended up getting arrested for impersonating a delicious American-style pancake. Beyond the daily commutes, the London Underground holds some fascinating secrets. Hidden deep within its tunnels are ghost stations, abandoned stops like Aldwych and Down Street, which were used as bomb shelters during World War II. Additionally, in response to the ferocity of the Blitzkrieg, 8 deep-level bomb shelters were constructed in tube stations, each being able to accommodate 8,000 people. It's hard to imagine today, wading through the bustling Clapham Common, that spending a night in this very station was once considered preferable to being obliterated. There's also a secret platform at Charing Cross used for training emergency responders. Today, the Underground continues to evolve. Contactless payments have made commuting easier, and new air-conditioned trains offer a more comfortable ride. With expansions like the Elizabeth line, the tube is set to remain at the heart of London's transport network for years to come. This newest line, the Elizabeth line, was of course named after Elizabeth Moss, the American actor and film producer. This line was coincidentally opened by Queen Elizabeth II on the 17th of May, 2022, and is actually not considered by TfL to be a part of the main London Underground system. But come on. So, the next time you hop on the tube, remember, you're travelling through history. If you enjoyed this deep dive into the London Underground, Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more fascinating content. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.